Hey guys, what's up? My name is Jen. Welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing, showing you guys my eyeshadow collection. So I'm actually really excited because I've been wanting to do this video for so long, ever since I started my YouTube channel, and I felt like I went from like 4 palettes to like a lot, and it's just crazy that like a lot of this is like stacked up now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. In my opinion, you know, I obviously, like, you know, everybody's different, but I know for a fact that for me and my friends and even my boyfriend tells me like, you have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, like I don't think you need that, but I'm just like, yes I do. Of course there's some eyeshadow palettes here that I kind of do regret buying, but I'm just like, you know, what can I do? I've also giving away some eyeshadow palettes to my sister and stuff. I'm not gonna go in order, I'm just gonna do this randomly, just pick out what I see from this stack of eyeshadow palettes that I have right here on my desk. So yeah, let's get on started. Okay, so first up here is I have this e.l.f. Mint Melt eyeshadow palette here. It's like I think they're called the bite size one, and I believe they came out with 2 of these in the mint collection, and this is a mint to be one. And you guys, it is so freaking cute. Like, I love these colors. You know, I feel like these are all the mint colors that you need to create, you know, like a minty look. I like it. I believe I have a video using this palette, and it's great pigment, great you know, eyeshadow formula, and shows up. So, and I think it's only like $3, and I love them. They're so freaking cute. And I also have other bite size, I have like other bite size eyeshadows from e.l.f. This is the cream and sugar one. As you can tell here, it's like a very natural one. The only issue I had with this though, and I believe they actually came out with a new ones that are just all matte, is I don't like the fact that they only have 2 matte formulas here, and then they have 2 shimmers. I feel like they probably could have made this one into a matte and just leave this one just, you know, as a shimmer, but it's my personal opinion. I also have the rose water one here. I actually really like this one. For me, whenever I see this one, I think of it as like the little mini Naked 3 palette. Like, it's like a little mini dupe for it, and I think it's so good if you're into like pinky cool tones. And this shade right here is actually my favorite, this dark shade right here. So for you guys, look at that. Oh my goodness, so pigmented. It's so affordable. Like, I feel like if you're getting into makeup, these are the best eyeshadow palettes to work with, because they're really pigmented and really easy to work with. Moving along to this Profusion Cosmetics palette right here. This is it's not an eyeshadow palette, but it's like a glitter palette. And you guys, I regret buying this. Like, if I could tell you guys not to buy something from here, is do not buy this. They're not good. I will say though that the glitters they have in their eyeshadow palettes are the bomb. They're the best. They're so good, but this was not it for me. As you can tell, I kind of hit pan on this one right here. Let me just swatch it for you guys. Like, I don't know, like, they feel very chalky. They're not good as they are like in the, I mean, it shows up, but like when I was applying it, I felt like the glitter just went all over my eyelids. Like, it wasn't sticking. Still going into Profusion Cosmetics, I have this Love You So Brunch palette, and I believe it was limited edition. It was a Walmart exclusive, so you could only find it at Walmart and of course on their Profusion website. But I love this palette. When I saw it, I was like, it is so freaking cute. Like, look at these shades. I feel like it's like the cutest thing ever. I love the color story in this eyeshadow palette. Especially this yellow over here. Oh, I love that type of yellow. And if you take out all these colors right here, I feel like you could make a really cool nice natural look using these, of course, whenever you're going for brunch, because it's what this palette is for. And I love it. It's really cute. And I love the pops of colors as well. Whenever I see pops of colors and eyeshadow palettes, I'm like, oh, you sold me. So moving on to this Cream Shop Fruity Smoothie palette. I also made a video about this a few months ago, I believe. I love it. I think it's a really cute palette. but I don't really gravitate towards this palette as much. Like, I feel like I look at it and I'm just like, no, moving on to the next one. But I do love these two colors right here. This one right here, especially this one. It's like green and then it turns to like pink. Obviously, there's no problems with the formula or anything. You guys, the last time I bought an eyeshadow palette was like in September, which was this one from Wet n Wild, the Passion Session palette. I believe they had one like a rose one and a chocolate one, I don't remember, but this is the one that I liked because it had a very different color story than like what I gravitate towards to. Like, I love the pressed glitter in here, and they're actually really good, especially these two shades right here. This yellow shade, you know, it's like really nice. Like, look at that, oh my goodness. And then this orange one as well. And this green, you guys, I think this is the reason why I got this palette, because of this green. It is really pretty. Going on with this Pop Beauty palette, as I said before, if I could go back again, I would not buy this. The glitters here are amazing though. These glitters are beautiful. They actually do show up. Like, look at that. Oh, that is so beautiful. It's like a bronzy shade. I like this palette, but I don't gravitate towards this palette. Simply bought it because I made a YouTube video about Pop Beauty and stuff, because I never heard about the brand. On to more Wet n Wild products, and have like a bunch of them online too. So I have this Wet n Wild color icon here, and this is in the, I don't know what this one is called, but it's the one with the yellow tones, like warm tones, and it's super nice, super pigmented. And I have more, of course, Wet n Wild color icon here. This one is my favorite because it has a really pretty pressed glitter in there, and this one has like more of a like warm tone. This kind of reminds me of like 2016 eyeshadows, and how everybody was wearing like a lot of warm tones and stuff and shimmers. This one reminds me of it. It's really nice. Next, going on with some Colourpop palettes, I have these Animal Crossing Colourpop palettes, and they are super cute, you guys. Oh my goodness, this is a Nude ink one, and you guys, I love Animal Crossing. I play all the time, and look at this mint. I love mint shades. And the glitters, and there's nothing wrong with these palettes. They're super cute and they're super tiny, like oh, so small. This one is the Belle of the Ball, the LaBelle sisters, super cute, purple. And then I have the 5-star island. Sadly, I have a 3-star island, not a 5-star, but this is like a cute pinky tone palette here, and it has Isabelle on there. And then I have What a Hoot. We have Blathers here, and I believe his sister as well, and it's like a very neutral, cute palette. And going on to more Colourpop, I have the pastels, and these came in a bundle. I believe it was like $60-$70. Super worth it. I love these palettes. I gravitate towards these palettes a lot, like a lot. This is obviously the coconut, going coconut one. You know, your basic neutral palette. Oh my god, you can see me. Your basic neutral tones here. I love this color specifically in the middle. I also have this On Cloud Blue palette, and oh, it is so cute. I actually made a video yesterday that I uploaded, and I used this shadow all over my lid, and oh, I love it. I love the blues in here, and I love the fact that it has like little clouds around there. Oh, adorable. I also have this Lilac You a Lot palette. It's a purple one. I remember seeing somebody on YouTube talking about how this reminds them of like an Ariana Grande palette, and I'm just like, for real, if Ariana was an eyeshadow palette, this would be it. And of course, I love mint, you guys. My favorite flavor is mint, like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I love, and this is it, the Mint to Be palette right here. Super cute. All the minty shades you could ever think of are right here. Next, I have my all-time favorite palette, you guys. This is a Baby Got Peach palette, and oh, I cannot rave how much I like it. You can tell right here that I have given it some love. I love to use this shade right here all over my lid when I just want something like peachy and natural. But yeah, this palette, it's like my go-to in the summer and slash fall. It's so freaking cute, you guys. Like if you want those obviously peachy vibes and stuff, this is the palette to go to. And lastly, I have this Cloud Spun palette, and to be honest, it's actually my least favorite palette as well. I'm not really a fan of it. I'm not sure why, but of course you have all your peaky tones in here. And next I have a this palette right here, Tartly and Bloom. It has like a lot of really good memories to me. Like it brings me back to that era of like, you know, like 2016 when everybody was really into makeup, and you know, the beauty community was like huge. And I got this palette when I started getting into makeup. As you can tell, I have given it some love. It's your very, you know, your neutrals here, and this is what I used as a highlight back in the day, because you know, highlights was like a thing. And this is what I used, Flower Child, and as my highlight. And I think it's a little bit too dark for me, but I put this on, you guys, like all the time, like everywhere. I had like a party to go to, I will use this palette. And I even use, sometimes I will use it as like these two shades of this bronzer, because I never had bronzer. So yeah, this was a very versatile eyeshadow palette for me, because I used it for everything: bronzer, eyeshadow, and highlight. As you can tell, I have given it some love. So next I have this CoverGirl palette right here. This is a Trunaked Sunsets here, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, the Trunaked Sunsets here. And I love this palette a lot because my boyfriend's grandma and his aunt gifted me this palette, and I'm actually wearing it right now. I'm wearing this shade all over my lid, like literally all over. And I kind of mixed it with this to like blend it out and stuff. And I'm wearing this in my inner corner, and of course this shade at the bottom of my lash line here. And I actually really like this palette. So next I'm gonna go in with some e.l.f. palettes here, and I have the e.l.f. Retro Paradise eyeshadow here. And you guys, this is actually really good, and you guys are gonna know why it's so good, because I have given it some love here. As you can tell, I've hit pan on it. This is on the shade Sandy Bum. I will say though that these eyeshadows are they're not chalky. That's not what I want to say, but they have a lot of fallout. That's what they have. So I think the reason why I went through this shade so much is because I will dip my brush in there. It was like a bunch of fallout they'll have. They're super pigmented. I especially love this shade right here called Paraíso here, and it's so freaking nice, you guys. Look at this. Super pretty. And I believe these eyeshadow palettes, oh my god, they were only like, what, I believe $15. Oh my goodness, they were only $15. They were such a good deal, and they were actually sold out. I remember trying to get them, and they will always be sold out. But yeah, super good palette. I don't think this is available anymore, but yeah. Next I have another eyeshadow palette here that I also have. It's also like very close, like I feel like it like speaks to me, and I don't know if like makes any sense, but it is this e.l.f. times J Kiss to the Rescue palette. It's a puppy palette. I believe if you bought this palette, like a bunch of the money was gonna go to like animal shelter or like something around that. And it's so cute because the creator J Kissa, she has two pit bulls, and of course they remind me of my dog Mia. And at the time I have another dog named Ellie. By the time we only had Mia, and you know, I kind of made it really special. And the palette also came with stickers so you could decorate it. So usually the palette it just had a blank canvas, and it just had the e.l.f. and to the rescue here, but everything was blank. And you know, all these things here are stickers so you can customize it, and I thought that was so cute. But on the inside it is a rainbow palette, and you guys, these are very pigmented, like especially this blue, this green, super pigmented colors. And it's actually the cutest thing as well, because these colors are actually named after dogs, and I thought that was so cute to be like for the palette, you know, to be named after dogs. I was like, oh my god, that is the cutest thing ever. And I believe it was $20 or $15. And it comes with, it had a mirror as well, but sadly you can't get this anymore. It was a limited edition palette. Next I have a palette that I have like not used or giving it any love. I even still have like the freaking little thingy where it was hanged. I got this at Walmart. It's the Bright LA colors. I kind of wanted to do this for a like a testing new makeup in the summer a long time ago, but obviously never got to it. And to be honest, not really my favorite. They had other palettes. They kind of reminded me of like the Naked ones. They had like a cool tone, like a pinky one, a neutral type, and I got this one just because like it has bright colors and stuff. So next I have an eyeshadow palette that I got this year. Actually, I believe I got it this summer. This is an Reezy Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and it's super cute. And I had been eyeing this eyeshadow palette, you guys, for like the longest time, for like years. And I usually wanted it because of this color right here, called Leo. So next I have another palette that I will never ever get rid of, you guys. This is it holds a lot of value for me, and it is the Naked 3 palette from Urban Decay, you guys. Oh my gosh, I have so many fond memories of this palette. I remember my cousins, because I believe I started getting into makeup when I was around like 15 or 16, probably like 16. And before that, I remember my cousins that had like tons of makeup, and I remember they had the whole collection of the Naked series, like the Naked 2, and the Naked 3, and I was just always be in awe by it. I'd be like, damn, like I wish I could have like at least one. And you know, I remember this one time like my mom bought it for me, and it's just and I remember always looking up tutorials on how to use it, and I never knew how to use it up until now, because I know how to do makeup now, but before I didn't. And it just makes me so happy to see this, because it just unlocks so many memories of my mom and I going to Ulta and telling her to go look around. And you know, you guys, I don't come for money, and my mom will buy me an expensive eyeshadow palette, you know, every 6 months. And you know, this was very expensive. I remember I loved it so much that I even kept the packaging from it. Like I would not take it away from its packaging up until like, I believe when I went into college, and when I started college in 2019, that's when I finally decided to get rid of the packaging, because it was so beat up. But yeah, I would never forget like the feeling that I got when I bought this, and I was so happy, you guys. Oh my gosh, if I could go back to those like times, I feel like it was a more peaceful, like chill time. Everybody was just, you know, getting along with each other, like for the love of makeup. And I don't know, I feel like now, like the community, I mean, you know, I feel like everybody's doing their own thing, and it just feels like you're all separated. I don't know, that's the vibe I get. But anyways, moving on. Next up, I have this Profusion Cosmetics Upbeat Orange 8-shade palette. It's actually really cute. I believe they had other ones. They had like a blue one and maybe a green, but don't get me wrong, I have no idea. But yeah, this is the orange one. It's actually really nice if you're into orangey, you know, tones, and you know, kind of like orangey warm tones in here. Up next is another palette that I'll never ever get rid of, because it has a lot of it uncovers a lot of really good memories. And I'm so happy that it still has a scent to it, because this is like long expired. But it is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, you guys. I feel like the internet went crazy for this palette and the collection. Oh my gosh, but look at it, so freaking cute. I remember I will look up like every freaking eyeshadow tutorial on how to use this palette, and as I told you guys, I did not know how to use it, but I was looking it up and I was trying, and it wasn't good. But oh my goodness, guys, this palette holds so many memories. I actually got this palette when I went to the mall with one of my good friends in high school. And I believe she even had a video of me like unboxing it, and I was so happy. And you guys, the smell, I can't get over that smell. Like it literally takes me back. And I believe I bought it like literally around like in the very beginning of 2017. And that's like those memories, like, oh my god, what a time. Oh man, I was like 16 at the time too, so that's insane. I'm 21, so that's crazy. But anyways, going in with this Maddie Ziegler palette, it's actually also one of my favorite palettes as well. It's the Maddie Ziegler times Morphe palette. You guys, it is so freaking cute. Like, look at this color story. like, you know, it has like your pop of colors, and over here you have like your neutrals and warm tones. I feel like this palette has everything. So up next I have this Nikki Tutorials Times Beauty Babe palette. You guys, I actually got 2 of these and I gifted one to one of my friends because I believe my apartment had like some issues and I don't know, it was a whole mess, but I got 2 of these and of course I just skipped one. Super cute, as you can tell. I love the color story here. So finally, the last palette here that I have, it is this Profusion Love Struck palette here. And you guys, these are so freaking good. And these palettes are only $12. This reminds me of like a Valentine's Day type of palette, and so freaking cute with all like pinky and purpley tones. And the glitters, you guys. The glitters here are so freaking cute, and I would definitely be making like a Valentine's Day video using this palette next year because it is super cute. Okay guys, well that is it for this video. Also, if you guys keep hearing squeaking like that, that's my chair. It squeaks a lot, but sorry about that, but the noise of it bothers you. I'm so sorry. But yeah guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.